கனிந்தருள்வாய் மாதா சரஸ்வதி மனம் கனிந்தருள்வாய் என் ஆதாரம் நீ என்றோ ஞான சுடலொளியே ஜெகன்மாதா சரஸ்வதி மனம் கனிந்தருள்வாய் என் ஆதாரம் நீ என்றோ ஞான சுடலொளியே ஜெகன்மாதா நாதோபாசனையா நலமளிக்கும் நாதரூபிணியே நாதோபாசனையா நலமளிக்கும் நாதரூபிணியே கீதோ பதேசமீத கண்ணன் குழலி நின்று இசையமுதன பொங்கும் நாதோபாசனையா நலமளிக்கும் நாதரூபிணியே கீதோ பதேசமீத கண்ணன் குழலி நின்று இசையமுதன பொங்கும் மாதா சரஸ்வதி மனம் கனிந்தருள்வாய் என் ஆதாரம் நீ என்றோ ஞான சுடலொளியே ஜெகன்மாதா
We start the Swarna Utsav of Nritya Geethanjali by a rendition of some selected songs, composition of revered Guru, fondly, reveredly, and popularly known as Auntie. And today, to kickstart the Swarna Utsav, she has rightly and aptly chosen one of her senior most disciples, Srimati Jaya Ramamurthy. Taking us down the memory lane for 50 years of Nritya Geethanjali.
Born the 11th child of illustrious parents on 19th August 1931 in Chennai, Guru Rajee Narayan was brought up in an environment of the fine arts. Her father, Sri S. Narayana Iyer, had formed the Shining Star Society with his children to popularize the music records of HMV Music Company. Barely 4.5 years old, Rajee recorded the Telugu composition Niramin Chakura. She also recorded storytelling songs for children and several plays. In 1937-38, she had started acting and singing in the movies that her father produced, like Shakti Maya, Balabhaktan and Sant Eknath, where she played lead roles, singing the songs herself. Her mother, Srimati Gangammal, was a well-known singer of her times. When she was 5 years old, Rajee started learning Bharatanatyam from Neela Balasubramanyam, her elder sister, who founded Nataraja Natya Niketan in Chennai, and K. Lalita of Saraswati Gana Nilayam, Chennai. Her Bharatanatyam Arangetram was at age 9 and her first solo public performance of vocal Carnatic music was at age 14. During World War II, Rajee performed in various fundraising programs of the Indian Red Cross Society and other organizations. She was educated at Church Park Presentation Convent, Chennai. At age 15, she started learning Carnatic music from Sangeeta Vidwan Shri Turayur M. Rajagopala Sharma and the famous music director late Shri C.R. Subbaraman. She acted in many plays staged by the Mahatma Gandhi Seva Sangh, run by the writer-activist Y. Mu Kodainayaki Ammal. She learnt Hindustani music, bhajans, abhangs and to play the piano. Married in 1950, Rajee shifted to Madurai, where her son Shyam Sundar was born. She was then a well-known Carnatic vocalist with many performances to her credit. She started teaching dance and music. In 1952, she became a popular voice on AIR Trichy. She acquired a diploma in the higher grade Government Technical Music Examination. After her husband's demise, she relocated to Mumbai with her son and mother-in-law, Srimati Nagammal. Shyam was born with a cardiac condition and was her reason for moving to Mumbai in the hopes of better treatment. In 1965, Guru Rajee established her dance institution, Nritya Geethanjali. Many students performed their Arangetram, and Nritya Geethanjali's solo and group recitals became very popular. Shyam was always interested in the fine arts and had started playing the kanjira at the age of 4.5 for dance recitals and harikathas. For Madras All India Radio, at a very young age, he played the anchor for weekend programs like Muttu Kuviyal and Papa Malar, and also acted in plays for children. Encouraged by art lovers like late Shri Soli Batliwala of Bhulabhai Memorial Institute, Mumbai, Guru Rajee started teaching Nattuvangam in 1977. Since then, Shyam has been wielding the cymbals as Nattuvanar for all Nritya Geethanjali dance programs. Guruji has conducted several Kolata Jyotirai festivals and workshops. Nritya Geethanjali has presented South Indian folk dances like Kummi, Kolatam, Pinnal Kolatam on many popular platforms. Guru Rajee's creativity was brought to the foreground when she started writing lyrics for dance and setting it to music, and then teaching her students new choreography. After the release of her first book, Nritya Geetamala Volume 1 in 1985, she had published several books on dance and music. She is one of the few women Vagyakaras of this century to compose exclusively for Bharatanatyam. She has released several CDs and cassettes, and her songs have gained popularity in India and abroad. Articulate and well-versed in several languages, with a good command over English, she became a popular speaker at seminars and conferences for the fine arts. Guru Rajee has been conducting her classes at the South Indian Education Society School in Matunga for several decades. On 29th August 1990, the Silver Jubilee of Nritya Geethanjali was celebrated at the Nehru Centre, Mumbai. She has been honoured with several titles and awards like Shrestha Kala Acharya from the Madhya Pradesh government in 1976, Maharashtra Rajya Sanskritik Puraskar for dance from the government of Maharashtra for 1996-97, Bharat Ratna Dr. M.S. Subbalakshmi Best Teacher of the Year Award from Shri Shanmukhananda in 2006, and Tagore Academy Puraskar conferred by Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi in 2011. Through her ups and downs in life, Shyam has stood by his mother and supported all her projects. He has assisted her in many workshops on dance, music and Nattuvangam, and with her recordings. In the recent years, he acted in the movie Ashoka as the inimitable Mahamantri and did several modelling assignments for TV commercials. He has designed and installed power and water saving systems, electronic security systems, and designed and set up interiors, kitchens, offices, and other projects. He is the well-known and popular stage manager of Shanmukhananda. Nritya Geethanjali's Golden Jubilee was ushered in last year in August 2014 with a margam of Guruji's compositions from Nritya Geethamala presented by her students. On 6th February 2015 was a grand event in which all her students in Mumbai participated at Dr. Srimati M.S. Subbalakshmi Auditorium.
அதனை எச்சிப்படுத்தி கடித்து கொடுப்பான் தீராத விளையாட்டு பிள்ளை கண்ணன் தெருவிலே பெண்களுக்கு.
The next event on 20th March was a Carnatic music concert by her student Prabha Hari at Jasubhai Convention Hall. Today is the happy celebration of Nritya Geethanjali's Golden Jubilee. Undeterred by age and circumstance, Guruji continues to teach and inspire many generations of performing artists. We offer our salutations to Guru Rajee Narayan.
கல்லை கனி யாக்க வல்ல புலவனே கல்லை கனி யாக்க வல்ல புலவனே கலைவடிவாகிய கண்ணான கண்ணனை எல்லா உலகினிற்கும் இறைவனே அன்பரில் எல்லா உலகினிற்கும் இறைவனே அன்பரில் இதயத்தை நடமாடும் சிதம்பர நாதனே இதயத்தில் நடமாடும் சிதம்பர நாதனை என்பான் யாரடா என்னப்பனை தில்லையிலே வாரடா.
இந்த வயதிலையும் 84 வயதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த வயதிலையும் அவங்க எவ்வளவு சுறுசுறுப்பாக எவ்வளவு அக்கறையோட குழந்தைகள் நம்ம நாட்டு கலாச்சாரத்தை சங்கீதத்து மூலமாகவும் நாட்டியத்து மூலமாகவும் நல்ல அக்கறையோடு கற்றுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி ரொம்ப சிரமப்பட்டு உழைச்சி வர்றாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம ரொம்ப கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கோம். தானே பாட்டு எழுதி பாட்டு சொல்லி கொடுத்து தானே எழுந்திரிச்சு ஆடிய குழந்தைகளுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்து இந்த வயதிலையும் அவங்கள மேடையில் ஏற்றி இன்றைக்கி அவங்க ஸ்ரீமதி ஜெயா அம்மா பாடின பாட்டுகள்லாம் அம்மா எழுதி மெட்டமைச்சு அவங்களுக்கு கற்றுக் கொடுத்த பாட்டுகள் எவ்வளவு அற்புதமான பாட்டுகள், எவ்வளவு நல்ல பொருள் செறிந்த பாட்டுகள் அதெல்லாம்.
Of course, at the artistic level, I have been always an admirer of hers. Her steadfast dedication to the field of classical dancing and the very, very gentle nature with which she approaches students. I have had tremendous experience of her loving care for children who learn Bharatanatyam, because at the Bombay University we had the privilege of inducting her as an examiner, and for quite some time till her health gave way, she used to really bless us and conduct the examinations in the most exemplary way. She is a great Vagayakar and a fantastic guru.
She is a really rare combination of great dancer, singer, teacher, choreographer, scholar, writer, I don't know, all the fields of art. Her compositions reveal the technicalities, subtleties, and complexities of Bharatanatyam. Her students are really fortunate to have such a great guru as Rajee Narayan ji.
50 years in the life journey of an institution may not be too long a period. Institutions are structured for perpetuity. But time elements are markers. They chronicle the achievements of an institution over time, lay the path for the future ahead. More importantly, provides an opportunity for introspection as to how best things can be done in the changing dynamics of the world to take the art forward. But one thing which is certain that we are celebrating today is just not the Nrityam, the Sangeetam, the larger canvas under which Nrityam comes. We are of course celebrating it. Every occasion is celebration of that great art of ours that has been given to us by the great Bhartamani. But we are celebrating the saga of trials and tribulations of a person who has taken this torch through terrains which have been uneven for her, of the ups and downs of life, of all those goodness that had come to her for momentary periods, vanished and gave her more of sorrow. But to go through them and then come out to this day, I think is the greatest thing that can happen to any human being. As much as we are experiencing joy at this milestone, I think Srimati Rajee Narayan will be experiencing the greatest joy of her life. That yes, today I can legitimately say that I have done something to keep this art alive in this country. It would be extremely difficult for a person or an institution to go through the amount of turmoil, the vicissitudes that go into an institution like this. And for a lady alien to this land of ours, but this is a great Kshetra, Mahalakshmi Kshetra. Therefore, it gave shelter to her and she gave shelter to countless number of people over here. That's what we are celebrating today. On an occasion like this, what else do we pray the good Lord? As long as you want to keep her in good health. Whatever she has, let her empty it out onto the students of the generation. That's the greatest tribute an artist can do. And the responsibility of every generation is to hold in pristine purity whatever it has been handed down by the previous generation. They are only repositories, they are only trustees of the subsequent generation. And Rajee has done that extremely well, of holding it for so long a period and now giving it across to people who can take it forward. And I am sure in the years ahead, she will see greater glory when most of her students will start their academies all over the world and take this great virasat of ours forward. Thank you.
In great admiration and humility to the satellites seated on the stage, each of them who have been an inspiration not just to me but for my entire generation of dancers, and my most beloved Rajee Auntie. Thank you for this honor. Rajee Auntie picked me. I was backstage getting ready. She said, "Neera pesha pore." So I don't think the rest of her students who have spent more time with her than I have had a choice. I represent that chapter of Rajee Narayan's life before Mumbai. She and my mother were married within 1 year of each other, and they both found themselves in Madurai. My mother couldn't speak very good Tamil yet because she had grown up all over North India. So she found Rajee Auntie and they were both chattering in Hindi in Madurai. They both moved to Madras, and so I have to say that Rajee Auntie knew me even during conception and even while I was being created, because she became such a good friend of the family. And my great aunt Ambujam Krishna, her daughter Radha Parthasadi, everybody, she became a friend of the family. She was teaching us music. And I was the firstborn. I couldn't stop dancing. I was never afraid of people. I would dance whenever people would come home. So I can say that I started dancing before age 6. Because Rajee auntie taught me dance while I was sitting on her lap. Madila okkaathu vechi, she would first teach me paattu. Then, ஒரு விளையாட்டுத்தனமா, she would just teach me dance. And it was never the strict tattukari, teyyattai that all of you parents would know or some of the students will know. It was so joyous. She taught me all the dances from the Pamba dance to the Tambalam dance to the Koratti. And then she also taught me a dance in which I would dress in layers of clothes and strip them away. And I would enter and I'd be in another dress and I would be in another dress. And I performed this for my Tata T.S. Rajam's Sashtyabda Purti. And one of the great worries my mother had, because remember I'm born in the generation of the 50s when things were changing in India. The social structures were changing. The attitudes towards arts were changing. And my mother had married into quite a conservative family. She was not allowed to dance. So she made a promise to herself that if she has a daughter, she will somehow give dance an opportunity for her. And so I have to say, we are very lucky that Rajee auntie came into our lives, because she came as a friend. And when you're very young, you don't know the amazing genius that is in your midst. Sometimes you're too young to realize it. She has to leave you, and then you have to realize her worth. So I performed my Arangetram at age 9 in Madras, and she left immediately after that to Bombay for personal reasons to start Nritya Geethanjali. But today, if myself and I think all her students love dance so much, it's because she has conveyed that secret that dance is joyous. Beyond everything, beyond it being a prayer, beyond it being meditation, beyond it being all the other gunas that we're taught, the basic inner flame of joy is very difficult for a guru to communicate to her students. And that Rajee auntie has been able to convey to me, my sister, my family, and to all her students across generations around the world. So there is a song I'm doing of her composition on Vaishno Devi, and she says, Murjhana dungi teri phool jaise bachon ko. And I think that is what will be her blessing to the art and to all her students, that through time we will not wilt, because the memory of her grace, her generosity, her love, her art, talent and genius has touched each and every one of us, not just as dancers, but the extended families, spouses, children, parents. And I think that is what we are here for today, to mark and honor her and to salute a wonderful spirit who has taken life on in all its avatars, from Adbhutam to Bhayam, all the rasas and beyond, and is here today, serene, glowing, and gorgeous. Thank you, Rajee auntie.
I request Guru to release the Somnia on this occasion. Friends, put your hands together. It's a very illustrative and informative Savniya brought out on this occasion, momentous occasion of Swarna Utsav of Nritya Geethanjali.
Friends, I don't think I can say namaskaram. Maybe if there are few people to whom I could say namaskaram, my namaskaram to them. Otherwise, it's my blessings to each and every one of you. I'm going to make the speech as short as possible. I will only tell you how I started Nritya Geethanjali in Mumbai. When I came to Bombay, I had 1 or 2 private tuitions which were not very good. But one day, 3 ladies helped me. The first one was, all those who studied in SIS school would know. There was one teacher called Rajalakshmi teacher. Many of you would remember that Rajalakshmi teacher, she came home one day with Sham because he was a new boy in the school. So that teacher, they were drenched in rain in June when the school was closed to go. Children were asked to go home because it was pouring. So they stood in the bus stop and then Rajalakshmi teacher asked him, "You seem to be a new boy in the school. Where have you come from? What is your father? Where is he working? And where do you stay?" And all those questions. So Sham said that I have no father, my mother is there, she teaches music, dance and all that. And I must see your mother because you say so much about her. I'll come one day. Now why don't you come today itself? It's a holiday now. I'm drenched now. You come home, my mother will offer you a dry sari and then she will talk to you. So Rajalakshmi said, "My God, a small boy giving a life history of his mother." So you know how Sham speaks, all of you know, you're familiar with him. So she came home. The moment I opened the door, I said, "Wait, I'll offer." He said, "My teacher." And I told her, "Just wait, I'll give you a towel and a dry dress. You dress, have a cup of hot coffee, then we'll speak." "My God, did you write this and give it to Sham?" He said, "Just the same words." I said, "I've trained him to be like that." So then she asked me about that. And then I said, "I would like to start a class very much. But I must have at least 6 girls to start with, and more than that, a place to teach the dance." She said, "Give me 15, 20 days time, I'll get back to you." I said, "Why 15, 20 days? Even a month is okay." But within a week, she came one day, "I have found 6 girls, and the first girl's mother is willing to give her place for teaching dance, conducting the classes." I was happy. "If you could come with me, I'll show you the place, introduce to the lady, and you can see the place also." So I was staying in Collector's Colony in Chembur near Sindhi Colony camp, and she was staying in Sindhi Society. So she took me there. She introduced me to one Maitreyi. Maitreyi is the niece of Sir C.V. Raman. Her daughter was the first to give the name. And then she said, "You can," Dr. Sundaram of BARC, his wife. So she said, "You can use my hall if this will suit you." It was a big room or a small hall. They had furniture. I said, "What about furniture?" "Don't worry, you're going to come only on certain days. I'll get the furniture removed to the veranda or the corridor. You can conduct the classes." So I told her, "I'll pay per child initially, then I'll give monthly rent." She said, "What nonsense you're talking. Lakshmi Devi will go to many people's house, but Saraswati Devi will go only to a select few people's house." I feel Saraswati Devi herself has given me darshan now, and to have such a great divine art in my house, I should have been lucky in my previous birth, done puja. That's why I'm lucky here to have a dance class in my house. So don't talk about payment of charges and all that. That was a great boon to me to get a place in Bombay free of charge. I had 6 girls. I started. After a few days, few classes, when I went to the class, there was a group of ladies standing there and talking. So Maitreyi said, "These ladies want to put their children in the dance class." I said, "Most welcome, they can bring." "No, there is a problem because they go to a school where they have shift system and their children are all in the afternoon shift. So they want a class in the morning. Could you do that now?" I said, "I have the time to do it, but I don't have the place and I wouldn't like to bother Maitreyi to have one more class in her house. That was not fair at all." Immediately another lady said, "I'm saying just above Maitreyi, my daughter also is willing to come. I'm going to put my daughter. So you can have it in my house with the same conditions as you have told Maitreyi. So you can start the class from next class." I started with another 8 girls. That is how I started. And that lady was called Krishna Kumari. So the 3 people, I remember them today. I know Rajalakshmi teacher is no more. Maitreyi and Krishna Kumariji, I don't know where. Maybe Krishna Kumariji has settled in France. I'm not too sure. I've lost touch with them. It is 50 years. And then, like that, it started in a humble way. And it had been going on in a humble way. I had places. And then after a few, from Collector's Colony, I had to shift. Then I didn't know. When I came to Bombay, I went to C.G. Raman Mama. Many of you would remember him. C.G. Raman Mama's son must have come. Has he come?
Yeah, there is.
He is. May I request you to come here, Mr. Gangadharan? So what I was going to say is, C.G. Raman Mama's cousin in Madras, they call themselves brothers. They don't call cousins. His brother's daughter and myself were in the same batch in our dance institution, Sri Saraswati Gana Nilayam, headed by Srimati K. Lalita, my guru. So when she wrote a letter to him. When he read the letter, and he had written in the letter, I suppose, about me. So he said, don't worry, whatever you want, I'll do for you. So then, after some months when I had to shift from Chembur, I thought it would be nice if I could come to Sayan or Matunga. I said, I have a place ready there, but the rent is beyond me. கவலைப்படாதங்கம்மா பகவான் எப்பவும் கொடுப்பார் உங்களுக்கு. அவட்ட போய் வீடு எடுத்துக்கிறேன்னு சொல்லிவிட்டு அட்வான்ஸை கொடுத்துருங்கோ, பகவான் கொடுப்பார்னா. Bhagavan came in the rupam of C.G. Raman, I came to know later. So one day, whatever he wanted to tell me, he would send word through Sham, because I didn't have a phone then. Sham said, Amma, ungala C.G. Mama varchanarna. So I went there. This Sunday, you come at 9 o'clock, man. I said, okay. I went to his house on Sunday morning. He said, told the peon, Amma, where school kashan porna. When I went to the school, Mr. Venkatraman was there. Late Mr. Venkatraman, who was the father of our Dr. V. Shankar. He said, Vangomma, konjam maadiki vango. Okay, I saw some crowd standing there. I went up. Pata, there is a partition in the first floor where they have 3 classrooms. Do you still have that? Achha. So they had removed one partition. There was a table and 3 chairs. Center chair was vacant. In one chair, late Mr. Ramakrishnan, assistant headmaster, was sitting. And in the other chair, late Mr. Gundra sir was sitting. So I went there. Then Ramakrishnan sir gave me a paper. Please read this. That was a circular sent by C.G. Ramaiah to the school, circulated in the school, saying, a lady has come from Madras who can teach Bharatanatyam and Carnatic music. Those who are desirous of sending their children can take the form and send them, get their admission on that particular day. So that is how Mr. C.G. Raman started the big branch of my institution. So then I saw such a big pile, and then I got 43 admissions for music and 62 admissions for dance. I never dreamt I would have so many number of children. That started in 1959. From that day, SIS school has become my second home. Now I am having only SIS class. I had classes in branches in other places like Chembur Station, Devnar, Kolaba, but I wound up all those classes because my health. My seniors were helping me, but they all got married and went away, most of them to America and then other places. The next group of girls were not, ready to teach. So I wound up all that. I have only one class. This is how I started. And when I was at Madras, when the very big tsunami came in my life, my parents and my brothers, 7 brothers and sisters, 3 sisters, they stood by me. My sisters-in-law, I shouldn't say sisters-in-law, I should say mothers, because they didn't treat me as an Athanar. They treated me as their daughter. The preference was always given to me and then to their daughters. Unfortunately, only 2 are alive now. Both are sick. They are not able to come because naturally, if I am 85, they are more older to me. But I miss them a lot. And above all, when I was about to fall off the cliff, 3 pairs of hands held me, not only held me, but put me up there again. I must remember them. I wish they were here. If they were alive, they would have definitely come today. The first was Srimati Pattamal Vasan, wife of producer-director S.S. Vasan of Gemini Studios. The second and third ladies were from the illustrious TVS family. One was Srimati Krishna and the other was Srimati Leela Ratnam, whose daughter is here. So we didn't move as a teacher and guru and shishya and all that. Leela Ratnam and myself were like, because we got married at the same time as she told you. So we met at Madura and we became very close friends because Mrs. Ratnam was always in Ambala and North Indian places. And she didn't have many people to speak to her in Hindi in Madurai. So when I started speaking in Hindi, we became very close friends. So it was Hindi who brought us close. That is how I started Nritya Geethanjali in a very, very humble way. And it's been going on in a humble way. I remember when I was in convent, it was compulsory that twice a week we had Western music. At that time when I joined, a classmate of mine from third standard, we were classmates till SSC, and then I got married and went to South. She got married to an army officer and went north. After that, we met only in 96, but we are very close. And today she has come. The moment she knew I was celebrating the Golden Jubilee, she said, I'll come and help you, Rajee. So she has kept her word and she has come. Those days, as I told you, we used to have 2 classes of Western music. They taught us small songs. I don't know many, I remember, but one line of a particular song in my life, whenever I felt depressed, I used to sing that song to myself. Life is full of woe, tears forever flow, but there's room enough for smiling faces. Life on earth reigns in all its worth, where God with His love has crowned it. And wake, O hearts, and sing sweet songs of love and spring, and leave the world so more happy than you found it. I always remember those lines. I did have a lot of struggles in my life, but God had always blessed me to get over all that. So, Kurayondrumillai Marimurti Kanna, Kurayondrumillai Kanna. That's all. Now, my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you, all these people, and it was Kanak Ben who introduced me to the University of Mumbai, and Guru Kalyana Sundaram and their family members. I can't forget how Guru Mahalingam Pillai sat opposite me when I sang my first group of songs for him and started dancing for that. As I was singing, he was doing all the bhava. So they had always been supportive, and Darshana Ben had always been appreciating my work. I have all these children who are here today, who have come from abroad and all that. I really appreciate their sincerity and love for me. I love my children. They are all my children. As I told you, I was born with 7 brothers and 4 sisters. When I came to Bombay, I got many more brothers in the form of Mr. Amarnath Suri, late Mr. Ramurthy, like that. I had so many ready-made brothers. I got one son, Sham Sundar, but in Bombay I got more ready-made sons in the form of Dr. Shankar, Jayant Lapsia, Varadrao, and so many others who had always stood by me. And now, my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you who have helped me, and all of you, and the parents who send their children to me and stand by me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Yes, some of you have stood up. I would request all of you to remain upstanding and give a standing ovation to Guru Srimati Rajee Narayan. Mrs. Santosh Rajan, Shanmugananda Fine Arts and Sangeeta Sabha.
Dr. Jayashree Rajagopal is not present here today because she is in the US, but Rajagopalan sir will do the honors. Please, sir, bring the ball. And on behalf of Abhay, we have senior gurus, that is Gayatri Subramaniam and others. Prema and Geeta will all felicitate Auntie today. This is on behalf of Abhay. Everybody knows Angachi Mommy. Announce it. Just a minute. So, Srimati Alamelu Mani, she will offer a small token of appreciation. The permanent workers of the original Shanmugananda are presenting a bouquet which will be given by Shan. This is on behalf of Srimati Nalini Raghu. We are honored to have Sri Vaidyanatha Bhagavata in our midst today. It's so wonderful that he has made the effort to come and be with us today. We are really honored. Oh, Sharda has come from Kalasadan. Ninga sir, first, Kalyan Sundaram sir, Ninga. Sharda from Kalasana. Jyoti Mohan, Shanmugananda Dance Faculty. She heads the dance classes in Shanmugananda. Last but not the least, Jayant from Harihara Putra Bhajan Samaj.
Starting the day with a nice event is not just enjoyable, it gives vigor and happiness throughout the day. I'm sure this morning's show will be remembered for many years to come. We will now see her compositions as well as those of other composers in dance form.
வந்தனம் செய்வோம் வாரீர் வந்தனம் செய்வோம் வந்தனம் செய்வோம் வாரீர் வந்தனம் செய்வோம் சந்ததமும் அருள் புரியும் யானை முகத்தோனை देने वाली माँ चरण पड़ी हूँ माँ। सारी दुनिया में तेरी जय जयकार हो, मेरी ये विनती अब सुन लो तेरी जय हो। तेरे बिना दूजा कौन शेरों वाली माँ, सुनो वैष्णो देवी माँ। तेरी कृपा अपरंपार दुर्गा देवी माँ, पूर्ण करो जन्म सफल जय अम्बे देवी माँ। तेरो वाली जय जय माँ, वैष्णो देवी जय जय माँ। परिपालय मां श्री शंभो महदेव त्रिभुवन
Mama papa nini dam ta dim ta tom ta tak ta jam ta ram ta nam ta dikuta pani pani sa ni sa ga sa ma ga sa ta ni ta janu ta tak ta dikuta ma pa ma ga ma ga sa ga sa dim ta tam ta tom ta sa ga sam targida dom ni sa ni targida jam sa ga sa ni ta janu kelane mukana naruliya balane ye kaal ye nei
कमला कुच मंडल धृतकुंडल श्रीकरे कलित ललित वनमाल जय जय देव हरे कलित ललित वनमाल जय जय देव हरे दिनमणि मंडल मंडन भवकंडन श्रीकरे दिनमणि मंडल मंडन भवकंडन श्रीकरे पुण्यजन मानस हंस जय जय देव रे आडिदनो रंग आडिदनो अद्भुत दिन कालिंगन पणयली आडिदनो रंग आडिदनो अद्भुत दिन कालिंगन पणयली आडिदनो रंग परम
ringinatho tam tam dim dim taka tarikita taka tam tam dim dim taka tarikita taka taka dimi taka janu taka dimi taka janu tattalangu dim tattalangu dim tattarigidadaga dittarigidadaga tattarigidadaga dittarigidadaga tattarigidadaga tam tattarigidadaga tam tattarigidadaga tam ஆனந்த நடமிடும் தேவா அருள்வாய் கிளியே கண்ணமா செல்வ கணதியமே கிளியே கண்ணமா செல்வ கணதியமே என்னை கலி தீர்த்த உலகில் என்னை கலி தீர்த்த உலகில் சேரும் புரிய வந்தாய் என்னை கலி தீர்த்த உலகில் சேரும் புரிய வந்தாய் சின்னன் சிறு கிளியே ஜகதோ உத்தாரண மகனில்து ತಿಳಿಯುದ ಮಕುಟಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯನ ಆಡಿಸಿದಳೆ ಸೋದ நிலவு பொழிதிடும் இந்நேரம கண்ணிரண்டும் அவர் வழி நோக்குதே எண்ணி பார்த்தேன் என்னுள் துணிவு பிறந்ததே எண்ணி பார்த்தேன் என்னுள் துணிவு பிறந்ததே வெண்ணீங்களி துணை கொண்டு செல்வேன் அன்னை தந்தை குருவாகிய தெய்வமே பொன்னம்பலம் தன்னில் ஆடிடுமையனே உன் திருவடியே கதியனை நினைத்திடும் என்பவ வினை தீர்த்து அருள்வாய் சபேஷனே புவனம் அனைத்தும் ஈந்தோன் தேவிக்கும் தவ முனிவரும் நாடும் மாயோன் மங்கைக்கும் மூவர்க்கும் முதலான ஓங்கார ரூபனுக்கும் நவகோள்களுக்கும் நித்ய சுபமங்களம் ஜயமங்களம் நித்ய சுபமங்களம் ஜயமங்களம் நித்ய சுபமங்களம்